Hello everyone, Kate Meredith here standing in for Tyler Linder. So let's hear how I do. For those of you who can't see me so well, I'm in my office. I am wearing a red shirt and my favorite planetary necklace with all of the planets on it. And in back of me are the windows looking out onto the 24-inch dome of Yerkes Observatory, my file cabinet, and another tall cabinet with an old-fashioned typewriter on it where I keep all of my postcards. So just last week, Kathy Gustafson and I had a lot of fun going around to a number of the IDATA schools in Wisconsin and Illinois. And one of the things that we explained to each one of the groups was what it's like and what it means to be on a National Science Foundation development project. Well, this morning we have a perfect example of what that means. And since I can't get around to all of you, I thought I would step in for Tyler and try and explain what's going on. So before IDATA came along, the only way to make requests to the Skynet telescopes was through a web page called the Skynet Image Request System. That system is not going to be modified through IDATA because our focus is on getting accessible data processing software created with your help. We were going to avoid going there at all for a long time and only use command lines through the Skynet Junior Scholars web portal. Well, we ran into a problem. So when you make an image request from the Skynet Image Request webpage, you are actually at Skynet. We are working on the Skynet Junior Scholars web portal, which lives at the University Chicago servers. And Quorum, which we are using to code, lives at the University of Nevada at Las Vegas. So all of these different systems have to talk to Skynet. That requires some extra coding. And Patrick at UNLV, and Josh, and Vladimir, and Jarrett, and Tyler are all working on making these systems talk to one another. We don't have to worry about that at all, except when we run into a problem. So as Kathy Gustafson and I and Tyler were working on the modules that you're working in, we discovered that in order to make an image request system, we need to know your account number that you have with Skynet. That holds all the information for what telescopes you have access to, and it tells us how much time you have on each of those telescopes. Now this gets a little complicated because each one of you has a different account number. It's 5 digits long. And it's going to take Vladimir and Josh another month or so to code the complicated script that we need to pass that information from Skynet to Quorum to the servers at University of Chicago and round and round. So until then, we are going to have to go into Skynet Image Request System ourselves and capture that code and bring it manually, the old-fashioned way, on a piece of paper or copy and paste, back into the modules that you're working on. So don't worry, there's no quiz after this. I just wanted to let you know what's coming. I will be sending you some instructions, and Brittany here at Yerkes Observatory will be at the ready to answer your questions if I'm not around, and we will make sure that you are able to get your TimeAccount code and use it as part of the modules. So we know that this process isn't going to be very accessible, but we're not going to have to solve that particular problem during this project because once Tyler, Josh, Vladimir, Patrick, and Jarrett are all done with this, we won't have to do this ever again. So hang with us, and again, welcome to a development project.